everyone. Hope everyone can hear me. We're heading up to me and Faith on the DRZ 400. I'm on the DR 650. Heading up to the Piston Broke motorbike rally up in the Watagans. We're going to go through the Watagans down to the place called the letter A. I've never been this way, but we're going to give it a go. And we're going to go up to Wollombi and then up to Broke. Stay there tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll head back towards Wollombi. Just out of Wollombi we'll turn and go up a different road up towards the Watagans. I don't know how we're going to go. My back shock on the DR 650, she had it. She's not very good, she's pretty low, so I'll have to fix that when I get back. I'll have to get another new shock and get this one done up or something. Anyway, I'll see you on the road a bit further on when we get up in the Watagans. Oh well, we're going up into the Watagans now. Heading up here, we'll get up to the National Park where the office used to be years ago, but it's not there now. But we'll get up there and we'll stop there and have a spool. Stop and have a spell up there. You can see the road's pretty twisty going up in here. It's fun when you've got a fucking good shock in your bike. The shock's buggered in my bike. And then we're going on another road that I've never, neither of me or Faith been on it. Dirt road, so I don't know where it goes. We know where it goes. It goes to the letter A. There must be some town, but we've never been along it, so we'll see what happens. My phone keeps coming off and on, off and on, off and on. Must be the vibration. Anyway, when I get up here, I'll get you back out. Geez, some good corners on this road here. You really can be alright if you can come down here and you knew there's no traffic coming. We should be just about hit the dirt in a minute. Oh, here's the dirt. We're on the dirt now. So we'll be on the dirt for about 40 k's, I think it is, roughly. Just poke along here, I'm not going too fast. Doing about 65, 70 k's. We've got a fair bit of gear on the bikes too, so I geared mine up much as I could, like I was going to go travelling, just to see how it is, how it goes. So far so good. Anyway, when I get down to this turn off, we'll stop and have a spell and I'll show you where we're going to go. Oh well, we're just leaving that. Go back on the bikes and I'll take it on this road. I've never been on this road before, but I'll have a look. I haven't put my maps up yet, so if I get lost, then I'll have to stop and use Google Maps to find out where we are. Anyways, I'll leave you on for a little while and you can have a look at the scenery. I hope the camera's coming out alright. I haven't used this first trip I've done on the bike. I only rode it for about 15 minutes yesterday. Everything seems to be going alright, but anyway, we'll see what happens. It's pretty chilly up here too. Some sections of this road slippery, holy Christ, slippery. Some of it, some of it's so slippery. So this road is Walker Ridge Road, and up here somewhere it changes to another road. I can't remember the name of it, but if we keep heading towards the letter A, apparently, there should be a sign up here saying that. We should be right. Anyway, I'll let you have a bit of a look around on the scenery as I'm riding along. pretty good road, this one is. You have to watch sections when it's pretty slippery, but that camera's vibrating a bit, but first time I've had it on the bike, so I'll just have to put up with it for now. I might be able to change it a bit later. Change it to somewhere else later on or something like that. But for now, it'll have to stay like that. A lot of campers up here, heaps, and a four-wheel drive. There's a lot of vehicles up here. I said to Faith on the bike, on the DR, just be a bit careful on the corners. There's a car coming the other way and he's going too fast, like one went past us up there, back there, and he was flying. He was going way too fast for in here. Anyway, I'll get back to you up a bit further on. There's a heap of loggers through here. All on that side of the road, there's all big trees down everywhere. They're clearing it all by the looks of it. A lot of logger trucks, but back a bit further. By the time I got the camera on, it was too late. Come around the corner, they're there. This road's so smooth. I'm expecting to see some logger trucks along here somewhere, so I have to be a bit careful. Anyway, I'll get back to you later. These are beautiful roads along here. The scenery's unreal. We'll stay down at the Piston Broke campsite tonight, stand around the fire, have a bit of a chat, do a bit of bullshitting, and then tomorrow morning we'll head back and we'll come up through this way but a different road. Going to come back a different way. I'm going to have to use Google Maps that time, but I won't know where I'm going, so. A lot of roads have been blocked off, but heaps of roads got gates on them. It doesn't stop you on a motorbike. There's tracks going around the gates everywhere on motorbikes. But you get down in these valleys and friggin' Jesus cold. It's alright when you get up the top and there's a bit of summer. You get down in these valleys and it's freezing. It's like ice. These would be good roads if you knew there was no cars coming that way. Give her a squirt. You do have to be careful on the corner because you don't know if there's any cars coming that way or how slippery it is. Well, that'd be a good corner on if you knew there was no cars coming. Ooh, here's a sharp one. The fuck out of me. She scared the shit out of me, she did. I didn't know what was coming up beside me. Yeah, a bit of footage of Faith in front of me. Sorry about that camera shaking around so much, I just can't do much about it. I don't know what to do with the camera, I might have to change it. I don't like this windscreen I've got on the front of this bike either. I'm taking it off. I might think I might just leave no windscreen on it for a while. I might be able to mount the camera down on there somewhere in the centre so it doesn't vibrate so much. You have to slow down for these corners, but you just don't know if there's someone stupid idiot in a flawed eye coming tearing around there. This is a pretty good road, this one. So far I'm impressed with the DR650. It's so smooth to ride. But the DRZ400 face on, it's a lot better for this sort of kind of stuff. This 650s are good on this stuff, but if it gets any hairier than this, like single track and stuff like this, thing's no good. That's when you want the 400. You can just throw it around like nothing. Oh, she wants me to go in front of her again. Well, I might get down a bit further and I'll get back to you. Well, we're on the road heading to the Wollongong now. We can stop there and probably have some lunch or something. There's a few bikes on the road. That's alright. Pretty good road. A little bit wet in places, but where's this place? Cessnock. Welcome to Cessnock. Hunter Valley, I don't know where we are. This definitely goes in the Wollongong, but I know that. So anyway, I'll see you when we get there. Pretty windy road, this one. 60k speed limit through here. Big sports bike. Jesus hell, they'll get going along here in a sports bike. Here's a sharp turn. Hate to see me trailer trying to get around these corners. Yeah, we're going down out of the mountains now. Reduce speed. You can see why the motorbikes come up through the Wollongong because of all these roads. And I bet you get a lot of cobbles along here too. She's windy. Coming down now. Little farm in there. Nice little spot too. Anyway, I'll get back to you when we get down here a bit further. Geez, we're getting a lot of motorbikes along here now. There goes some now. Heaps of motorbikes along here. There's a couple behind me. Some in front, and there must be about 8 or 9, 10 past me so far. I don't know how far Wollongby is away, but must be a while yet. Oh, there's a couple of bikes in front of me. Faye's still coming, yeah. She's behind us. Car slowing everyone down. Yeah, I don't know if that's Wollongby there or not. I couldn't see a sign. Oh well, just keep going. Anyway, I'll get back to you later. Oh, we've got Faith in front of me now. Should have seen them bikes a minute ago. They all tried to overtake me in a ute, and there's a copper sitting on the side of the road with speed camera. Should have seen him hit the brakes. I thought they were going to run into the ute. All of them on the brakes like anything. Freaking idiots. Oh, sore bum. Faith's got a sore bum. I've got a fucking sore bum. My bum's not good. Oh, here's Wollongby. I think this is Wollongby pub. It is Wollongby pub. Gee, some bikes there today. You want to stop here or keep going a bit further?
The bike's getting a bit hot.
Getting hot?
Huh?
How do you know?
It literally smells like it's burnt.
Well, here we are in Broke. We'll go down to the campsite, set our camp up first before we do anything else. Just down here. Down here somewhere it is. I don't know where it is, usually it's in here. Usually they're camping in here somewhere, but where? in here somewhere. Well, this is main face set up. Got my chair, this face little tent. It's tiny. Do that little. There, got mine done. Got everything set up. We're gonna head down to get something to eat down the shops in a minute. A few bikes around here. Spider.
As long as I can get out that tomorrow lunch, I don't care where you stay.
Couple of bikes, so I'll get back to this a bit later. We're going to go down the shop, get something to eat, and then I'll get back to this. Bye. Sunday morning, that piston broke. Yeah, pretty early. Didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock or something in the morning. I'll show you for the bike, so as I'm walking up this way. You've got spiders here, you've got Suzukis, you've got cruisers, racing bikes, heaps of mixtures of bikes. So if we walk up, there's about 50 bikes here, 55 bikes here. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Oh, alright.
Huh?
Bit of a sore back.
Sore back?
Yeah, should be right, should be good. Heaps of different bikes here. One bloke comes all the way from Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast. There's about 45 bikes. Everyone's slowly getting outbound. Good morning. Yeah, anyway, I'll get back to you a bit later when people start getting us around. There's some motor guzzies there. Nice, that white one's a nice bike. Yeah, it was a good night last night. Too dark to put the camera out. Didn't have good lights. I'll get back to this when I start packing up. I'll walk around and show you the bikes before everyone starts heading off. All the bikes come in. GSX. I had one of those, that's the same. No, mine was 600. Take these up and show you these spiders. Gee, that's a nice one. Spiders are nice bikes. Walk you back down this way.
Down the trailer behind that one. There we are, packed up, ready to go. Head off shortly. I'm going to go back up through the watagans and campsites and have a look up the lookouts. Gull wing, on the gull wing. Another spider. Or belt drive too, yeah. Everyone's starting to start their bikes and head off. We will be shortly, me and Faith. Another spider with no trailer. G'day. Oh, I like the looks of these spiders.
What?
I like the looks of these spiders.
They're good.
Yeah. Oh, my cousin's got one. I've never been on it, but he said they're unreal. He loves them.
Yeah, if you ever go ride it, just remember everything you know about motorcycles.
He throw it out the window.
Right out the window.
Yeah, he said the same thing he did, but they're totally different.
Yep. They are a good fun unit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet they are. I'll see you next year.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to try it. Alright, I'll see you on the road when we head off. See you later.
Oh well, we just left Broke. We're heading back up to Wollombi, back up in the mountains. The wind noise pretty bad. Hope you can hear me alright. I think I need to shut the vent on the front of the helmet. Now you might be able to hear me better now. Anyway, we head up to the letter A, go back to St. Mate. There's a couple of lookouts I want to check out. A couple of campsites I want to look at as well, so we'll do all that. And I'll see you when I get up in the watagans. Well, there's real twisty roads here. You know it's twisty when they put a picture of a motorbike on a sign with a slippery thing underneath it. Oh, and you have to watch cars coming the other way. Devoe Road's very narrow, so you have to watch the cars coming the other way, it'll freak me dead. This is the road going from Broke to Wollombi. And so I reckon there's, I bet there's been a few bike accidents along these roads. Some of the corners are that sharp. Well, that corner hasn't even got no signs to show you how fast it is, how sharp it is. So if you're coming through here at 100k through here, oh, you're in trouble. Hit a corner like that. So I'm only doing about 80. I don't need to go no faster. When I see a sharp corner, I'll slow right down. Oh, here's one here. But you don't know if there's a car coming the other way, so you can't go wide. There's a river down there, down to the left of us. That's what makes it hard. You can't see around the corner. If you get a car coming around there too fast and he goes wide, he's going to hit you. So you have to stay to the left far as you can. Yeah, but me facing no hurry to get home. We'll stop at a couple of lookouts up in the watagans. There's another campsite up there I want to stop and have a look as too. But I'll come back up here later on the bike by myself and camp up the watagans one night and have a look around up there. Anyway. Plus, you have to watch the road because a lot of it's wet. Oh, there's a hole there. Oh, they got a sign on this corner, 25 k's. I can see why the sports bikes love this road. Anyway, I'll bring you out a bit later on down the track. I'll bring you back out. We're coming in the Wollombi now. Yeah, the Wollombi pub's up here on the right. There usually that many bikes here. We're going to stop yesterday, but there's that many bikes. We decided not to stop. Same today, the cars and bikes here. Cars and motorbikes here is ridiculous. Army Jeep. I'll bring us back out when we get up to the watagans if I don't see nothing interesting. Anyway. Oh well, we decided to go a different way home. We're actually on Watagan Creek Road now. And if we get lost, but follow this all the way. I don't know how, and it should bring us back out on the Walker's Ridge Road, hopefully. We'll see what happens. If I get down a bit further and I'll kick it back on. If we get lost, we're going to have some laughs, ain't you? Well, we just hit the dirt on Watagan Creek Road. We'll follow this and hopefully it'll take us back to Walker Ridge Road. If we get lost, I'll just get on the Google Maps and that'll get us where we need to go. It's not a bad road, but it's a pretty fucking good road. Been maintained pretty good by the looks of it. I just hope we don't hit no real big steep hills or real rough sections with my bike here with a bad shock in it. And the gear is that high, it'll struggle. It looks like we're back on the tar again. We are back on the tar. Oh, now we're back on the dirt again. Why have a section of tar like that? That's a bit stupid. Yeah, that's oh, some big holes there. Yeah, that's a bit stupid anyway. I'll leave you on for a while. Yeah, the event last night, the piston brake event was good last night. They got about 48 people, I think they said, turn up. Last year there was only 22, so we doubled this year, which is good. And hopefully next year they even get more, I'm hoping. Looks like we go back on the tar up here again too. Yeah, another section of tar. Well, I'll get you back out when we get a bit further on. Oh, nice. There's some nice farms along here. Some fucking beautiful houses. Big house up in the hill up there. Nice farms, just secluded away from everything. Need to be a bit careful with cars coming another way. Yeah, it's down in the big valley now. See what we find along here. Could find another campsite or something. I'm gonna come out and explore one day. Camp up in the watagans, just go for a ride around. Set my camp up and come out and explore some tracks. See where they take us. Yeah, we're taking it very easy, but I don't know the road. Faith doesn't know the road. So on tracks like these, just take your time. No hurry. But oh, the scenery is unreal. These roads come into big tunnels, like all the trees have grown over it, and it looks cool. The roads are a bit slippery, but there's a lot of water on them. Yeah, caught up with a couple of blokes I met last year. Oh, cattle red. Unreal. This road's a real good road. I like this road. The scenery's unreal. We'll probably get up a bit further on, and we'll stop and have a bit of a breather, drink of water. Oh, Faith, you've seen Faith $14 tent. We give it away to a lady. She's going to give it to the homeless in Newcastle. That was way too short for Faith. She couldn't know where in the world she could even stretch out. Put her legs a foot outside the door. This morning I was laughing. So funny. Hope you can see this all right. This is a fantastic road, this one. Oh, it'd be better if we had no gear on it, on the bikes, and my shock was fixed. I like this road. Keep following it into the watagans. If we get lost, we'll just go to Google. Oh well, part of the adventure. Every time I just turn the camera off, I see something interesting. Every time I turn the camera off, I see something interesting, and by the time I get it back on, I'm going past it. I'm trying to leave it on a bit longer. First gate. Alright, yeah, we're going to have a spell there, so I'll get back to us once we get going. Yeah, we just stopped to open that gate there, and there's a big snake just on the side of the road, just there. I think Faith got a couple of pictures, but I didn't have couldn't get the camera out quick enough. Yeah, big black snake. He was a big one. Bridge. Be careful on these roads because Jesus, hell, you get a four-wheel drive come along here, you know it, especially coming that way. I haven't got very good tyres on my bike either. So as it gets a bit slack, it's good, a little bit slippery. I like the DR, she's got good tyres on that. We're hoping this road gets us out on that other road we come on yesterday, but hopefully it does, but we'll find out. Dangerous humps. shit. This shock don't like these humps. I'm gonna have to go slower. I bottomed out just back there. She bottomed out and rubbed inside the guard. I take my shoe, starting to fog up. She's getting rough. Need to know you. You're right, it won't carry so much weight on the bike. It's pretty rough, this road. She's got rough now. This is a bit of a track, this one. A bit of adventure. Ooh, old log bridge. Gee, that's a bit of... There's a bit of how you go. Had to come around there too quick, don't realise that bridge was there. I know it. I need a new shock for this thing, at least it's not good on this bike. The DR Faith's going to leave me for dead because the suspension on it's real good. This thing just, I bottom. I'm fucking.
Don't over that bridge.
Oh yeah, I can't go fast. It's just bottoming out now.
Well, that's why I keep waiting for you.
We'll have to keep going. When you get to the next exit, stop and we'll see where we are. This is a pretty rough road, this one is. Oh, geez, I can't wait to get this shock fix bouncing the crap out of me. I hope it don't come to a dead end. We can't get back to that other road, or we have to come all the way back through here. I've seen a big adventure bike come past a minute ago. You would have seen it on the camera. He got through here, so must take us somewhere. First gear, that's all I can do. No, this is a bit better. Oh, fucking bottomed out. Still going up. And the gear is way too high for doing this stuff. So I'm only in second now. Faith, keep going down here, and it sort of veers up that way. I'll go first. Want me to go first? Once I get to the...
Are you recording them?
Yeah, all the way through there. See that? We're there, and we need to get to that intersection there. So we go follow this right out around there and get to that intersection. You want to go?
I don't know where I'm going.
All right, I'll go. This road's a bit better. Keep going a bit quicker. Across there. I love how my Google Maps, I use Google Maps, and up here I've got no phone service, but I still can follow the Google Maps. That's when your screen don't turn off. Oh well, I'll keep going down a bit further and then I'll get it back out later. Jump my shield so you can hear me a bit better. That's the way we come yesterday. Yeah, we come down from there and went around down there. I'll get back to you later. Yeah, my camera started coming loose, so I'll have to tighten these up. There you go. I can hear a car now. Yeah, we're back on Walker's Ridge Road, one we were on yesterday. That road brought us back out to this road, so we know where we are now. We're going to go up to the few of the lookouts up the other end. Show you a couple of lookouts, and then we'll put Trondle home. So I'll see you when we get up to the lookouts. Okay, here we go. Here we are at the bit of a lookout up past Heaton Lookout. There's no fence or nothing on this one, which you can see, there's face by it. There, down that way, Curry down there, Cessnock's around that way a bit further. And that's Mount Sugarloaf way over there, you probably won't see them antennas. Yeah, there's face sitting on the rock. Sitting on the rock, just looking over it. Yeah. You'll see on the video my other camera had a bit of a spill. It's not working, and she come off the bike and landed on the road. So I pressed the button, it's coming on, but I'll have to have a look at it when I get home. Yeah. We'll probably stay here for a little while, then we'll head back home from here. Yeah, so I'll wrap this video up here today. Just here, we'll head home and plan the next one. Next time I want to go to Mount Sugarloaf. I want to go over that way next time. I haven't been out Mount Sugarloaf over that way anywhere. So next time I'm going to go that way. Yeah, good view from here. Been a good weekend too. Them tracks are pretty good. I'm going to camp up here in the watagans the next couple of weeks. Once I get the shock fixed, I'm going to camp. And then I'm going to go doing a bit of exploring on the bike. Do a bit of exploring up different tracks and that you can find on Google. Yeah, so that'll be it for this video. And I'm going to be signing off. There's Faith away. And I'll see you on the next one. And bye for now.